Hi guys, I'm just going to demonstrate how we can do a central line dressing change virtually at home. Now, first of all, I want to tell you where I'm at in the process, and I'll kind of explain what I used as tools along the way. So I've already validated the name and date of birth and the order. I have actually removed the dressing and put a mask on our patient. For our patient, what I did is printed a picture with a PICC line on it, and I wanted you to see that we put a mask on him. I put the picture inside of a Ziploc bag in order to have something for the dressing to adhere to. I have, for my purposes, I cut a hair tie just to poke it through the bag just to serve as the dressing. I have my sterile kit. As I said, I have washed my hands. Now I'm going to put my mask on and we'll go from there. All right, so I've got my kit, which I've wrapped in just a napkin as my outer covering. All right, here's my kit. I'm going to set my sterile gloves are on top. I'm going to set those over here for a moment. And what I have in here is my sterile drape, which I think that I'll just use the kit as my sterile field, so I'm just going to remove that. And inside, once I put my sterile gloves on, I've got a dressing, I've got a gauze, and for my cleaning ChloraPrep, I have a toothbrush to serve as that. I'm going to put on my sterile gloves. And these, if you didn't see how I put these together, look at that video. All right, I would have him either flat or the head of the bed, 30 degrees. With a PICC line, it's not as essential, but if it was internal jugular or subclavian, I would want to do that. So as I said, I've removed the old dressing. So I would activate my ChloraPrep. I'm going to clean around the line using a hashtag motion. I'm going to discard that. That's going to dry for about 30 seconds. If there's any bleeding or anything, I'm going to look for that. I'm going to assess the site. The site looks good. I've got my dressing, which I wrapped in some parchment paper, and I made out of Glad wrap, press and seal. Press and seal is what I made it out of. And so I'm going to apply the dressing